Hi, in this video we're going to find the volume of a prism that involves algebraic lengths. And just to remind you what a prism is, it is a 3D shape such that wherever we cut the shape, we see the same cross-sectional area, this same area, this same shape wherever we chop it. So if the area of that cross-section here is A and the length of the prism is L, we saw that the volume of the prism was just A times L. So that's the formula we're going to need. So we need to find the area of this cross-section, this shape at the front, and then we're going to times it by this length here. So how do we find this yellow area? Well, let's just kind of draw this out separately. Okay, and what are the lengths we've got? We've got 6r squared here. We've also got 8r squared here. We've got 16r squared at the bottom. And we've got 12r squared here. Now, to find the area of this shape, what we can do is we can just split it into two rectangles. So you can either split it with a line here or a line here. Now, I'm just going to do a line here. It doesn't really matter. We've got a line here. Now, let's just think about the dimensions of each of these rectangles. We're going to label them 1 and 2. So let's find the area of rectangle 1 first. Well, we can see that the height here is 6r squared. But what is this length here, the length of that rectangle? Well, you can see all the way across is 16r squared. Yep, that's 16r squared. So that's 16r squared. But we're getting rid of this length. That's 8r squared. So it's basically saying 8r squared plus what is 16r squared? Well, it's 8r squared. 8r squared plus 8r squared is 16r squared. So we therefore know that this top length here is going to be 8r squared, like that. So that these two add up to the 16 lots of r squared. So now we can find the area of rectangle 1. It's 8r squared multiplied by 6r squared, because the area of a rectangle is just length times width, isn't it? Now, the 6 times the 8 is just 48. And when we do r squared times r squared, remember when we multiply two powers together, we add the indices. So we're going to get r to the power of 2 plus 2, which is 4. So we get 48r to the power of 4. What about rectangle 2? This time we've got the length, which is 16r squared, and we need to times it by the height of this rectangle, which is this, right? Now, we know that the total height is 12r squared, and we also know that this here is 6r squared. So if we do 12r squared and cut out this length, the 6r squared, we're left with this. So it's 12 lots of r squared minus 6r squared gives you 6 lots of r squared, because 12 minus 6 is 6. So that here, that length here, is 6r squared. So we're going to do the length times the height, 16r squared times by 6r squared. And then if I just do 16 times 6 on my calculator, it is 96. I should know that. And then r squared times r squared again is r to the power 4. So the total cross-sectional area, which remember is this A here, is going to be the total of the two areas here. So 48r to the 4 plus 96 lots of r to the 4. If you just add the 48 and the 96, we have in total 144 lots of r to the 4. So that is the total cross-sectional area. So this volume here is going to be the cross-sectional area, which we worked out as 144 r to the 4. And we're multiplying by this length of the prism, which is this 3r cubed here. So we need to do the 144 multiplied by 3, which is 432. And then when we multiply the r to the 4 by r to the 3, again, we add the indices. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So it's r to the power of 7. And that is the final answer. So let's just put this in the box. The volume is 432 r to the power of 7. And we are done.